East Texas, West Texas, Dallas, Houston, Central Texas, you are now tuned in to CTX Sports Saga, the number one place for youth sports recaps, news, predictions, all that other good stuff dealing with all the youth. Cause you know the youth is the future. Exposure that kids need. Let's go.
Now I say, yeah. What's happening, Saga family? How's everybody doing this evening? Man, look at y'all ran them numbers up. We was about to do a number check on them. We had to do a number check on them real quick, but they ran these numbers up quickly. I'm sitting at 162 viewers between all three platforms. Big ups to everybody jumping in here from YouTube. We even got some Twitter family in here tonight, man. So big ups for everybody coming in from Twitter. These comments are going to be going like crazy, but if you have not, please make sure you guys drop a like on the stream for us. Does something great for the algorithm and all that things, all the background stuff that make us great. We appreciate everybody jumping in here on this lovely Sunday, man. It's a big Sunday, as you've seen, as you've been waiting and anticipating. 2023 AAU football schedule, football and cheer. Let's not forget our girls. Football and cheer release schedule party tonight, man. So we got some things going on. Big ups to everybody in the chat. If you're in here, parents, grandparents, coaches, make sure you guys drop your team logo, put your team name in the chat, and we're going to get some things popping, man. But as y'all know, we got some things we got to take care of. We got some housewarming stuff we got to get taken care of. If you guys are just joining here, man, we appreciate you guys. Our homie bot, as we call it, the Saga bot, is in the chat tonight. We will not be looking at every comment that go through this chat tonight, guys, man. Again, there's 180 plus people already in this thing, man. So you guys have been really, really anticipating this. But make sure you guys, if you want any explanations, any info, anything like that in the chat, man, make sure you hit that exclamation notify, no spaces, exclamation notify in the chat. We'll get you tapped in with us. And then if you do exclamation commands, you'll be able to see all the commands in there. If you haven't gotten your IDs, the website to get that in there, exclamation ID, which you'll start seeing coming up soon is exclamation GOW, game of the week. Bert, what you got, man? You're muted. What's up? You want to talk to your peoples?
Hey, good evening. I'm trying to finish some house stuff. Make sure we get the schedule up and running and make sure the graphics and everything are perfect. So I will have that by the time the graphics come, but I'm happy we're here, man. I know Chico and Dallas are ready. I know Dallas has got that email queued so he can send it out to the owners. And listen, man, I appreciate everybody being in here and I appreciate the excitement. The numbers look great.
There it is, man. Hey, we're going to keep popping. Ill Will said it himself, man. We need 250 plus. This is easy. This is easy for us, man. 250 plus, we'll make some things happen. You know what? We hit 250. I will see if the homie bot can do a random giveaway. How about that? Bet. That'll be it. We'll get you some Saga merch, whether it's a hoodie or something. Get you guys squared away if we get 250 plus. But out the gate, we're at a 200 right now, man. So we ain't too far away from both platforms. 200. Hey, for everybody,
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody joining us, man. While Will and Chico go over the housewarming stuff, I'm gonna be behind the scenes making sure we're good with everything. So I wanted to tap in and tell everybody good evening. Jerry does Jerry. Shout out to Joe for dropping off my shirt. That's it, man. So I'll catch you guys back here in about 20 minutes.
There's my dog right there. Click Clack Boys in the building. What's up, Cleo? What's going on, my guy? How are y'all, man? Again, we hope everybody's having a great time tonight, man. We appreciate everybody dropping by here, dropping these likes. If you're dropping likes, you'll see your name come up right there, man. Eventually, I'll cut that noise off, but I like to see that everybody's tapping in here. You're liking the show. You're liking the stream. Anything you need from the CTX Sports Saga, again, really quickly, if you just type exclamation notify, For everyone that's excited, that's giving us to all the energy we need on our page. Everybody that's dropping in donations. If you want to subscribe to our page, right at the bottom on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, right beside your comment thing, you will see a heart inside of a shield. You tap that shield right there. Facebook says, "Hey man, we will give you $5 a month for every person that subscribes to this thing." So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, big ups to all the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys tap in, man. We use all that money to go to our game of the week games. We use all that money for prizes, everything we give back to the kids. Last year was sleeves. We got a couple of players walking around with player of the week sleeves. And so this year we're looking to do bigger, better things, back plates and things, all the AAU regulated. That's the thing, guys. It's got to be within the regulations of AAU. We won't hand out gear that they won't allow on the field. So give us some ideas, man. We got a lot of stuff that we were looking forward to getting to. If you have not, and I mean this, if you have not and you want to donate to us, exclamation donate. You'll see 2 links up there, man. Exclamation donate. I won't cut those alerts off because we care about people that care about us. Next week, Bert, what do we got going on July 30th?
We have the concession battle. So I need everybody participating to make sure you know what the timeline is. Well, the park will open, we'll be there to set up at 8 a.m. However long you think it takes you to make your plate ready. We have 3 categories. Of course, your main item that you serve, your biggest thing you think is going to be your best seller, then your side item, whether it's fries, chips, whatever. It could be anything that you think is that goes along with your best seller, and then a drink. If you want to enter the drink category, and then grand champion. 8 a.m. plate turn in is 12 p.m. We want to get all the things done before it gets too hot. So 12 p.m. that will be turn in. Our judges will judge, type it up. We'll hand out awards, and then the rest really me and Will will stay along for cleanup. The orgs will be there. They'll be able to sell whatever they have to sell.
Fundraiser wise. Yep.
Yep.
So hey, I'm gonna give you a little bit more detail on that. Yes, we are starting at 8 a.m. But I will say this: Saga One has went out. The city said that they will give it to us at 7 a.m. So if you would love to come out there and get set up early, I will be on scene at 7 a.m. with Parks and Rec to help set up this big thing. I will tell you guys this: even if you're cooking or not cooking, if you're in this chat, if you're in this community, I would advise you bring your chairs, your tents, your coolers, come out, have a great time, mingle with other parents from other orgs, mingle out with other orgs concessions, so you'll know to bring extra money the day you go play them because you want those nachos again. So make sure, again, all of the money that's raised in here will go back to the kids for those in particular groups that participate. They will be able to raise a little bit more money, fundraise money all in one spot. It'll be all for community giving. We have vendors that are coming out. I will give you the lowdown. I have a vendor out here who is going to make team cups. She is out here making team Yetis as we speak. So for the parents and the moms that want to purchase team logos and team gear, and we'll have some soccer gear as well too. So if you guys want that stuff, it will be on site. She's got a handful, but mainly she'll be taking orders. We also have another person out there that will be taking t-shirt orders and custom full sub dye orders for people that want custom shirts with their kids made on there with only 2 to 3 week turnaround time. So they'll have them before they play their 3rd or 4th game. So, man, you guys make sure you get tapped in, man. You may actually have them if you place the order good. You may have it before the season starts. We got a lot going on. Big ups. I want to say very, very big thank you to the city of Harker Heights for reaching out this help with hand. They are following us in the chat. They have followed us before. They love what we're doing, man. We appreciate everything that they're doing for us to make this thing possible. I got tons of sponsors I could go down. I'm not going to go out there on this show for that, but we want to thank all of you guys, man, for everybody who's helping grow this community in this youth football and cheer environment. Please bring your cheerleaders out. I had one cheer director ask me if they could do a cheer at the concession stand battle. Absolutely. So any cheer groups or anybody, age groups, want to come out there and cheer at the concession stand battle, more than welcome to. Will's going to bring the media. Saga One's going to bring the media. I'm hoping we can get 2 news stations and fingers crossed on one radio station. So we're ready to go, man. We're super excited about that again. That is next Sunday. Gates, the official start time is 8 a.m. We have the park all the way until 4 p.m. But we want to
Now
get everybody out
the
there.
8 a.m. start is for the people participating in the competition.
Yeah,
But Will
but you can still come hang out.
want you to come hang out.
You can still come hang out. Doesn't matter. Come out there. They ain't cooking. They're not opening it up, but they will definitely still come out and hang out. So when the park open, we open for everybody, man. Community party. And y'all keep it up. I think I might bring my smoker out there. Let's see. Let's see what we do in these donations. Hey man, so again, we got a fun-filled night for you guys, man. Again, I will warn you guys. My staff is in the chat tonight. Moderators, if you're in the chat tonight, anything inappropriate in the comments will be kicked out. We're gonna start booting people for these things, man. Again, this is a very open and fun community. We don't mind the smoke. We don't mind the camaraderie, but we will not be talking about anybody, bashing about any teams. At the end of the day, guys, this is a youth sports event. We're here for these kids, man. We can get excited about this as we want. But at the end of the day, we're here to help, two sets of teams, whoever's going against each other that week to grow and get better. So please, please, please make sure you guys are watching yourselves in the chat because I would hate for you to get blocked and banned from the stream. Hey, got two very, very important actually, I'm sorry, three now. I got three very important people in the queue. I think one two for sure, but another one is the reigning champ from behind the scenes. Chico's gonna have a great time introducing this guy. A lot of y'all have heard his name, but a lot of y'all have never seen him, you say. So we're excited to have Mr. Dallas on the show tonight, man. That's a big guest for us. I know he's probably back there in the background, like, oh Lord, I wish Will wouldn't have. Nope, not tonight, man. Welcome to the Saga. We appreciate you and all y'all do again for Central Texas. We had some certifications and stuff going on this week, so this is going to be amazing to talk about and bring it up. But first, let me get the man of the hour in here, and then we'll let him introduce with his title and all. His right hand.
Go ahead and boot me off, Will.
I got you. Mr. Rod Chico Tanner. How are you, sir?
I am doing great, just a little tired. Long day.
Long day. Understood.
Yeah. The drive from I live in Helotes, Texas, which is right near UTSA. And that was an early drive to Waco for certification, but it's a great day. And it was a great time. I mean, it went well, and the organizations there in Waco were ready to go, prepared. We actually ran ahead of schedule.
Hey, look, y'all hear that, right? Waco, first on the chopping block, was ready, prepared, and ahead of schedule. Yeah. Let's go, August 5th.
Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to all the programs there in Waco. The Modocs, Brazos Gators, the Vega Junior Pirates, and the Waco Southern Panthers. Well done, well organized. Every organization was ready to go. So congratulations to those organizations, their parents, team moms, cheer directors. Everybody was on point, man. And I was just very pleased with that. And also the volunteers and the committee. I've added some new committee members in the Killeen, Central Texas area, jumped in and we're up in Waco. And so they will be helping with the Killeen certification. Several of them are heading out to the Junior Olympics because they also coach AAU track. So, and we'll get into that. Yep. So.
All right. Well, hey, while we got you on here, man, again, Chico, we appreciate everything you do in our circuit, man. I think it's overdue time to introduce Mr. Dallas. There's a ton of people in this chat who has heard this man's name, who has probably seen him like this way and this way, but they never met the guy himself. So I'll let you bring on Mr. Dallas, man. He'll get in here.
Yeah, definitely give a backstory real quick. 11 years ago, I embarked on this journey to bring AAU football to Central and South Texas, in the South Texas district. And Benjamin Dallas actually was coaching with one of the first programs to play, and he was an 8U coach. And it was an interesting dynamic because he had an 8U team with 12 athletes, and they went undefeated, won the championship, our inaugural championship. Only gave up, I think, 14 points in the whole season with 12 kids. And he never went on the field. He was an 8U coach from the sideline. So I will say this: he is one of the better coaches I've seen out there in youth football. But he is stuck around and hung around and helped, and anything I ever needed, Benjamin Dallas has been there to help grow this program. And he is officially the South Texas District Sports Director for football, co-director of the league, and an integral part of the success of South Texas AAU football and Texas AAU football. Without further ado, Tampa's Florida's very own, and he is a Bucks fan. Give it up for my man, Benjamin Dallas.
Mr. Dallas, let me get you off mute. Hold on, I gotta get him on mute. Look, he's that guy. He's that guy. He's the guy in the back of the Skype meeting, muted, listening to everything. What's up, Dallas? How are you, man?
What's going on?
Hey, man. So again, welcome to CTX Sports Saga. Right? I know you've been following us for a while, man. Me and you've been chopping it up in Vegas and everywhere else. But man, you are a man. You're like the ghost. Everybody hears of you, but nobody sees you, man. So
I like that.
if y'all haven't met Mr. Dallas chat, all 258 people watching the stream right now, this is Mr. Dallas. You hear us talking. So when you say
once a year, that's it. This is what
that's it.
First show and last show. That's it.
Hey, listen. Here's the funniest thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all just because everybody in the chat knows this is true. If they find Chico, they say, "Hey, I talked to Dallas." If they see Dallas, they say, "Hey, I talked to Chico." So I just want y'all to know, man. As one, it's great to have all three of y'all on here. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. I think you've been doing a great job. For all the parents that don't know, again, Dallas is a very integral part of AAU. He is, in my mind, he's Chico's right hand man. He's everywhere he needs to be, and all the things that he helps perform. And again, man, Central Texas thanks you, Dallas, man. I think that's well overdue for a lot of people. We always tell Chico thanks. We always tell AAU thanks. But, man, we appreciate all of the effort that you do in the background that a lot of people don't see. Again, I was with you side by side running up and down the highway in Vegas. So I know exactly what it is you do to get things squared away. But, hey, man, so we're glad to have you here, man. Again, you're down in the San Antonio region doing things and again, still being an integral part of here. But let's get to some of these landmarks, man, because I know a lot of people want to get to the schedule, but we got some things we got to get out the way because they are a part of Central Texas and what we're going to be about. And I wanted to make sure, again, I have all three of us on here while we go through here. But Chico, real briefly, man, give me an update on what's going on in AAU and all the other sports outside of track. Outside of football.
So, volleyball, beach volleyball is growing like crazy. And I know people say beach volleyball, but sand courts. And there's a lot of opportunities for both male and female athletes to qualify for nationals. Our judo taekwondo has just gotten crazy bigger than it has been. So that's going on. And, track and field, if anybody's even been paying attention, the Junior Olympics is getting ready to kick off at the end of August, end of July. I always say that. And it'll culminate the championships, the final rounds of the Junior Olympics in Des Moines, Iowa, at Drake University. So a lot of top athletes that are going to be competing at the Junior Olympics are coming right out of Central Texas. I mean, all the way up and down 35, but there's some phenomenal athletes coming out of the Temple, Belton, Killeen, Austin, San Antonio, Laredo, all up and down 35, and even into Giddings, Gonzales, you name it. It is amazing what Central Texas is doing on the track and field scene. So make sure if you want to watch Junior Olympics, if you can't make it out there, if you go to the national site, you can actually watch a lot of live track on Flow Sports. You can stream it and watch a lot of it. So you want to check out some of the kids from your area actually competing, you can do that right here in the comfort of your own home.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Again, we know that AAU track Junior Olympics in Des Moines, if I'm saying that right, Des Moines, Iowa.
Yes,
It was
Des
going to
Moines.
be.
Yeah.
It's going to be great, man. We got a lot of new track teams. You know what I mean? I think Cove Express, all these guys. So we got some guys that CTX Flames taking over as usual. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. But we got some young runners. We got a lot of people up there that are qualified. And again, we will try to tap in here from the saga as much as we can. But we will post the links to the national AAU page, so that way you guys can get all the info you need and you can get the live streams. Parents, if you got some live streams or things like that, again, we ask that you try to put everybody through the AAU national page, and they'll be able to see everything they can get there in higher quality. But we'll keep everybody updated, man. Again, all the track parents that are out there, um, please send us the results. We will get with Chico as well on the Junior Olympic, the Junior Olympic results, and we'll put those out and make those kids highlighted. And you never know, man. Again, I may be sending some things to the news station, so that's a very big stage to win on. So we'll make sure that that's going to happen. Hey, so we got that squared away, man. We got some other track things in the mix. Certification. Now, you said that Waco certification went smooth. They knew what to do. Here we come August 5th for the Central Texas Killeen area. Their certification is coming up. Any advice, anything that you need to get put out to the coaches and parents to make it run just as smooth as Waco did?
No, I think from Central Texas, I say Central Texas, but the Killeen Temple area organizations, they got it. I think they're ready to go. That's the 5th and 6th in Killeen. I don't think that there's anybody within that group that needs any insight. They should be ready to go.
Uh,
Don't, I'm not gonna take up a bunch of time on that. I did want to address one thing that just an education thing real quick in regards to um, there's a change in the national footprint of the background check and AAU membership. There was an increase in the cost. We were grandfathered this year with some numbers for the current, but it will go up. And the reasoning behind that is over the last probably 8 years, AAU has not had a major increase, but the insurance prices have gone up, background checks have gone up, and we're as a national. And I was at the actual national meeting when this all was discussed several months ago. The level of background checks we're doing and really pushing for the safe sport model, it does require more. So
yeah.
that's the reasoning behind it. And if you do a comparison of other sports, if you take um, other sports and multiple sports and look at what it costs to be a coach in those sports, combine that, AAU is still below that price point. So that's just
Oh,
something I wanted to educate everybody on. If you go do your research, you'll figure it out on your own. But I just wanted to get that out.
no, absolutely. Again, I umpire for a youth and another organization as well. And I'll tell y'all right now, our background checks start at $85. So I don't think you're gonna be too much worried about having a complaint. I pay $85 for that background check. I'll gladly pay AAU's markup. But man, it's exactly what we need. Again, with all the incidents that's been happening around youth sports in the nation, I am proud to say that AAU is stepping up and enforcing to making sure that we have the right people on the field for our kids and with our kids, because that's a very big safety issue that a lot of parents don't really want to worry about, but in today's time we have to. And so AAU stepping up, taking the initiative, doing a deep, thorough, and cleansing background check. Um, that makes complete sense. So big ups to AAU, man, digging into the background checks and making sure that people are legit and everything they need to be hosting our kids. But that's going to lead me to my next, man, and this is going to talk about this year's code of conduct. I know this was a big issue that we talked about, and something we definitely want to continue to grow on. And I know Chico has been uh, very forceful about our code of conduct. It is there for a reason. It is there to fly for safety and things like that. So, Chico, you want to tap in on this year's code of conduct?
Yeah, well, I won't read it all out. Every organization has it. If every parent doesn't have it, they should, and definitely pass it on to all of those who are in attendance at games and practices. This kind of plays into the whole insurance dynamic. If anybody was paying attention last year, across the nation, there were some pretty bad incidents that happened, and not just in youth football, but in other sports. And this is where the crackdown is really, and it's this is trickling down from the top down to us. And the code of conduct is in place for that. Profanity and negative comments and getting into it's just not necessary because everybody. This is what everybody says. We're here for the kids. That's what they say right up until the game starts and something doesn't go the way they like it. The one thing I've said many, many times, officials are going to do the best job they can. We have 3 officials in a game. If you look at the NFL and NCAA, they 8+ officials out there with instant replay and all that. We don't have that. So are they going to get it right 100% of the time? No. Let's just go ahead and accept that it's not. There's going to be some stuff that gets missed, but that's the nature of where we are. But it doesn't give you the right to come out and do something that's detrimental to somebody's safety. And if you're not going to conduct yourselves in the proper manner, then just don't come. And that's just basically it. The code of conduct again is there. We won't read every line on it, but it's a youth event. Nobody shows up to lose. I get it. Everybody wants to win. I get it. My kids played sports. I coached. I get it. Competitive side of it. Let's be competitive, but have a little class about yourself and have some sportsmanship about yourself. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Awesome, man. Again, I appreciate that. The other thing is I want to add a little to that, man. Chico will have his AAU representatives in and out of all these games enforcing the code of conduct. So please, parents, man, again, be respectful. Understand this is still youth sports, coaches as well, and let's do what we can to put on for our community and show our kids the right way to do things and how to act in controversy or whatever it may be. But please, please, please remember, we will have AAU code of conduct enforced and be in and out of games randomly. So please conduct yourself at all times. But on to some happier news, man. We got a big announcement a couple steps away before we get into this, man. But let's talk about this year's All Star game, Chico. That was the next thing on the agenda before we get into the big burger part that everybody waiting on. We were at the cheese, though. We at the cheese, guys. We getting there. So let's talk about our AAU All Star game and what's
Uh,
coming up with that.
Dallas, you want to take a little bit of that, or
The AAU All Star Game.
Yes,
yes, sir.
sir.
All right, so this year we are set for December 30th. Am I right, Chico? For the
Yes,
All Star Game. Um, this year, All Stars will be based off the top 10 seeds this year.
top 6.
Top 6, I'm sorry, top 6 seeds this year. So if you make the top 6, that's where we'll base the All Star Game this year. Less selections, but more quality playing time for all these kids, to get more exposure against Arkansas and have a good time at the start this year. And we're back at the start this year. So that's even
There
a
we
bigger.
go.
Yeah, that's probably the most exciting aspect of the star, because we get the locker rooms for the kids, and that to me is great. The setup is much better, and it's not as simple as it sounds to get those facilities. There's a very small window and opportunity of what's available. So to even get it, it's a big deal just to get it. But then even that part of it, Jerry Jones went up on the price, but we'll make it work. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There it is. Hey, and so we're excited about that, man. Again, I think the biggest thing out of that is if you heard Dallas say top 6 teams.
And
Top 6 teams.
let me just say, you got the North and South. Also, we have fewer games, so it's North and South. So we'll have 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U from the North and from the South. So there'll be one of each out of the top 6 that are in the top 6 going into the playoffs. That's where your selections will come from. So
there you go. Top 6 out of the 2 divisions, man. So I think that's extremely well. And again, that'll give you guys more incentive for all of those kids, making sure they're getting it right, man. Make sure they're stepping up during the season. You got to be top 6 teams. That's the big news. But let's move on a little bit more, man. As we give them sneak peek, as we get closer towards those games, come postseason, we will definitely give you guys more updates on the All-Star games. If you need more information, again, we got time. We can reach out to Chico in Dallas and we'll get more info. We'll do a follow up on the All Star game. But for now, I want to bring on another behind the scenes person, Miss Jennifer Love. I'm going to get her in here. Let me get her in here before I talk about her. There she is. Miss Jennifer, you're muted, but I wanted to bring you in here. Miss Jennifer, Chico, whoever you want to give you the proper introduction. I know a lot of people in here know you. They've seen your face, obviously, but go ahead and give yourself your formal introduction, and then we'll talk about what's going on here in AAU cheer, and then we'll talk about what's further going on for Cheer Nationals.
Yes, well, hello everyone. My name is Jennifer Love, and I am your cheer director for South Texas. I've been on board now about 3-4 years now. And we've just been growing and growing, and I'm just super excited. We've gone from just having like 1 or 2 competitions to now 4. And we're super, super excited to get ready for our grand national championship in Las Vegas. And we are actually want to start off and kick off the year with our league championship on October, which I already know is going to be live. So you've been there last year, Will.
Live.
You know how we do it. So we are super, super excited. We got over 19 organizations that should be participating this year. And each of our groups, they're ready to bring it. They're ready to bring it. Even groups that were here that were just in the stands were like, oh, no, we're going to compete. We're going to compete next year. So,
and I'm going to tell you what, people think it's the cheer that's the most competitive. It's the parents and the coaches and everybody in the stands that's the most competitive. But we absolutely love that, man. That's a great time of the year. We hope that we could sell out anywhere else we go. We're going to try to make it fill up and sell out. So you got to give me a head count to let us know what our capacity is. Because last year we was pretty close to the fire marshal coming knocking the door down. So.
Oh yeah, you were trying to get them just sit on the floor.
Just sit down. Just sit somewhere
and move on. Make some room. But yeah, we're excited to pack the house for our Bootacular League Championship in October.
Awesome. That is awesome. All right. So we got some things coming out in October. Miss Jennifer Love will be your point of contact for all the cheer parents and cheer directors that's been hitting the saga up. Make sure you get a hold of Miss Jennifer Love. I will make sure that we post all of their contact info or emails or how to reach these guys on the Texas AAU sports page. If I'm not mistaken, you may be able to type !AAU and it will take you to their Facebook page. But make sure you guys tap in with them if you have any questions on any events that are going on. And we want to make sure that we have points of contact. Did we miss anything, Ms. Love?
No, just know we got all the babies from the 6U that'll be competing all the way up to 14U and our parents. So parents and coaches, get ready. You got your own category with a trophy and all that. So make sure you guys sign up for our Bootacular.
There it is. As you see, Joe, appreciate you typing that in there, man. You'll see this is the link to their AAU page. Parents or mainly parents, if you have any questions, please go to your sports director, whether it's your AD, whether it's your cheer director or your president of your org. And then if they have any other questions from there, they'll be able to get a hold of Ms. Love. But I would also recommend that everybody go by here and follow Texas AAU Football and Cheers Facebook page because they put out tons of information on there. Even though we reshare it, why not hear it from their mouth themselves? So please make sure you guys tap in with that. Ms. Love, I appreciate you stopping by here. Again, if anything that comes up for the Bootacular, anything, let us know. We'll get it squared away. We're going to be July 30th, Hawker Heights Community Park. If you want to stop by and say hi, shake some hands, let us know. Appreciate you jumping in, Ms. Love. Thank you. All right, man. Let me bring Saga back on here real quickly. And Chico, I'm going to give you one last. Here's our hoorah. I don't
hold
have
on.
any.
Have Chico go through the playoff format real quick, and you give me about 5 minutes. It's uploading, and we'll be ready to roll.
All right, cool beans. Chico, let's talk playoffs. Let's talk playoffs. Get him out the way. This year we have a new playoff format. I'm mistaken. So let's go ahead and let's kind of detail how that came about and how it's structured.
First, I want to say that if you're looking for an extra judge on the concession, I may be available. So, anyway.
Hey, we've had our inbox has been blowing up about judges. Just being honest, they're like, "Hey, I got you. Don't worry about it."
So to it, because I know everybody's wanting to schedule, but the playoff structure this year is the top 6 will make the state tournament playoff. So that's the one thing that's very simple. The remaining in the North and South will go into the Texas Bowl playoff scenario, which will be a one weekend tournament style that will follow the same tournament style that we do for unrestricted or tournament style we do out in Vegas. The top teams out of that will play their championship on championship weekend along with the state championship. So
I like that.
That's the format that we're doing this year.
Hey, I absolutely like that. That is again, we've been talking about it. That's something that a lot of folks wanted to see. So we got 2 seeds. We got a state championship, which is for the top 6, right? Saying that right, Chico? And then
Correct.
The bottom 6 we'll put into Texas Bowl, which will be held kind of the same way.
It's the bottom. It would be technically the 4 that don't make the state tournament.
Correct. Yep.
Playoff.
The 4 that don't make the state champion. So that's awesome, man. That's a new way. Again, something new and inventive that AAU is doing. That means that I'm going to say this out there for all the parents, coaches. Every game matters now, because you could be right on that 6 seed, that 6 and 7 seed threshold. So keep telling your kids, encouraging your kids to fight all the way through the end, no matter how your season starts. Keep banging. You could be the upset team and drop one of the big seeds out. Conference means something, so let's see how this works out, man. I like the way you did that. That's a great structure. Dallas, did you come up with that, man? How'd you get a part of that?
Yeah, he was the brainchild behind it.
He was the brainchild behind that, I believe.
Yeah.
We got a lot of requests for another division and this and that, and I just racked my brain and came up with that idea for this season.
Hey, I like it, man. It's something new. It's definitely something new, and it's definitely something that we can get down with. I absolutely love it, man. Again, I think a lot of people will see that this is a lot more. This is a lot. I don't say more fair, but it will enhance the competition. It will enhance the drive to finish the seasons, and it'll definitely, again, for that 6 and 7 seed, those are going to be the ones you got to watch out for. Because when they start trying to calculate their seeding mid-season, somebody's going to shift to another gear. So let's keep that popping, man. I'm going to get my guy back in here. Where's he at? There he is. Bert, let's go. Where you at? That boy look like he's shuffling. He is shuffling.
Oh, man, I'm just sent the email. Go ahead, Chico.
I was just going to say this. The schedule we're going to talk about is for your 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U. The 13U is still in development because we're still vetting out how that is all going to finish out. So 13U is a completely new beta run at this. We'll see how it goes, and if the 13U is something that will continue on. It's an interesting dynamic. That even came about because there were several years of people requesting some of that type of dynamic. So that's what we did, but we'll see how it plays out this year and if it's something that is of value to the programs.
Oh, right, man. Well, that's what we want. That's what we like. Again, it's going to continue to see things. We're testing the waters, as we say, Chico, right? Testing the waters. So we want to see how these things go. Hey, guys, I promised my guys that we would do this. We are peaking out here. I got about 268 people. 268 people from all of our platforms. Big ups to the people chopping in on Twitter at that, too. But 268 people in here, man. We just got this. I'm going to run this quick ad for one of our sponsors, man, because they pay for it and they help out here. So I'm going.
Introducing Space Create Interactive Studios, your hub for creatives. Bringing something new to Central Texas, Space Create houses 2 state-of-the-art podcast studios, recording studio, rehearsal space, flex space, and event venue that has a unique feel to fit the vibe you're looking for. Did we mention that Space Create offers memberships for those who are ready to level up? So what are you waiting for? Visit www.spacecreate.org and book your space today. Space Create, where there's nothing but space and opportunity.
All right, big ups to everybody jumping back in here. Again, we got some quick ads from there. I got some notes that I need to get out. Again, bigger people messages and making sure we get these things out there. KISD, Lean Independent School District, is hosting a free physicals. Sorry, okay, clinical. They're physicals. So if your kid needs physicals, man, please make sure we get that out there. It's going to be on the 24th. I will make sure I get all the info out on the page. I will actually get more details on the. I'll get more details on the location and everything. But I did tell KSD that I'll at least get that information out. So please, they will be taking walk-in appointments available and all that good stuff for your walk-in physicals. But as we get this thing uploaded, I'm sorry, this is my computer on the back end. My stream computer is working. My back end computer crashed. I'm going to get these slides uploaded really quickly. I think Burke sent it to me already. He did. Trying to get this. I apologize, guys. I've never had this many people on. I got stuff crashing left and right, Chico. You bring people on here, and next thing you know, I got hardware crashing. This ain't good, man. Who'd you bring with you?
I don't think it was us. I think it's the schedule.
That's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is.
It has nothing to do with me. No.
Nothing to do with you. No, man, we got it going. We get you we're getting this set up right now. And here we go, man. So what everybody has been waiting for. We are going to go ahead and get these things uploaded, ready for the stream. And this year's 2023 AAU schedule. Let's see if I can bump. Let me bump Bert. I'm gonna bump Bert. All right, man. All right, fellas. It's time. It is time for the AAU 2023 schedule. Dallas, are you ready for the comments? Are you ready for your phone to be blowing up, Chico? Are you ready for it?
Hey, it is what it is. You'll never make everybody happy. I've learned that in life, you know, but it's not what people think. It's not as simple as it sounds. But anyway, let's play. Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time.
All right, here we go. Drum roll. I wish I had all this stuff queued up. But first and foremost, AAU 2020 schedule week 1. And here we go. Dallas, you want to talk about this? Let's get it. Make sure that's in line with your stuff, because let's hope it is. It should be.
Looks good. Looks good.
All right. We got the CA Wranglers taking on Unity. The Modocs taking on the Falcons. The Killeen Cove Chiefs opening up with Waco Southern Panthers. The Killeen Football Trojans, that's what we're going to call them, Killeen, the football team, taking on the Fort Hood Cadets. Gators taking on the Junior Wildcats. Coppers Cove Chiefs taking on the U. That's a big game coming out of the gate. EG Elite taking on Legacy Longhorns. Hawkeye Heights Junior Knights taking on the Manor Knights. And the Colts, Coppers Cove Colts, taking on the Junior Jags. Man, that's a pretty exciting week 1 starting off, man. So,
just so everybody knows, because the dates are not there, it's August 26th kicks off the season.
Correct. August 26th kicks off the season. And I think it's safe to say, man, we will also, is this locked in, Chico, or these are all scheduled to change, possibly?
As anything, it could change, but that would be based on some unforeseen situation. But this is the schedule. This is the schedule. we definitely, and Dallas, you probably have already sent it out to the organizations now.
Yes, sir.
All right, so all the organizations have it. They have the full schedule, and the disclaimers and information and all the particulars are in there, so they can look at that.
Hey, I like it. I like it, man. I don't know who y'all just shared these things to, but our stream just jumped to 280 plus. So hey, we'll keep this thing going. On to week 2, looks like we got Waco Southern taking on the Falcons. Unity at the Killeen Cove Chiefs. La Vega Junior Pirates taking on Modocs. Maynard Knights with the U. Legacy Longhorns taking on Junior Jaguars. Killeen Football Trojans taking on the Gators. Wranglers taking on EG Elite. It also looks like the Knights taking on the Junior Wildcats. And we also got the Coppers Cove Colts taking on the Coppers Cove Chiefs. Week 2 is lining up to be very interesting. I got some games on there we may talk about next week. I like that. On to week 3. Week 3, Waco Southern Panthers taking on the Cadets. Coppers Cove Colts taking on the Modocs. Junior Jaguars taking on the Killeen Cove Chiefs. The U taking on the Killeen Football Trojans. Legacy Longhorns taking on the Coppers Cove Chiefs. Unity taking on the Junior Wildcats out of Temple. The Falcons, CTX Falcons, taking on the Harker Heights Junior Knights. Maynard Knights taking on EG Elite. And the Gators versus the Junior Pirates of La Vega. That's another good week, man. Again, we got some really interesting games every week in here. So we'll break this schedule down a little bit more in detail for you guys. But Saga sees some good things coming out of here. Week 4, taking on week 4 to make sure I got my stuff on the other screen right. The Modocs taking on Harker Heights Junior Knights. EG Elite taking on CTX Unity. I'm sorry, Unity. CTX United. The Wranglers taking on the Killeen Cove Chiefs. Junior Wildcats taking on the Trojans. Gators taking on Waco Southern. Maynard Knights taking on Unity. Longhorns taking on the Coppers Cove Colts. Fort Hood Cadets taking on the Junior Jaguars. And the Falcons taking on the Junior Pirates. As we get to the next week, Coppers Cove Colts taking on the Gators. United taking on the Panthers. Oh, there's a big one right there. Killeen Cove Chiefs taking on the Coppers Cove Chiefs. Harker Heights Junior Knights versus the Cadets. Junior Wildcats versus the Maynard Knights. EG Elite taking on the Killeen Trojans. Falcons taking on the Wranglers. Junior Jaguars taking on La Vega. And Unity taking on Legacy Longhorns. As we go, Panthers taking on the Wildcats. United taking on the Colts. Wranglers taking on Maynard Knights. Harker Heights Junior Knights taking on the Killeen Cove Chiefs. Good lineup. Brazos Gators taking on the Falcons. Cadets taking on the Longhorns. Killeen Trojans taking on the Modocs. La Vega Junior Pirates taking on EG Elite. And the Junior Jaguars taking on Coppers Cove Chiefs. And here we go on to the Longhorns taking on the U. That's going to be a pretty good, interesting lineup right there. Killeen Trojans taking on the Junior Pirates. Harker Heights Junior Knights taking on Waco Southern. Killeen Cove Chiefs taking on the Maynard Knights. The Modocs take on the Gators. Coppers Cove Chiefs taking on the Falcons. Coppers Cove Colts taking on the Unity, I should say. Fort Hood Cadets taking on Junior Wildcats. And the Junior Jaguars taking on the Wrangler. Another good matchup down in Austin. Waco Southern Panthers taking on the Killeen Trojans. Central Texas United taking on the Jaguars. Junior Pirates taking on the Harker Heights Junior Knights. EG Elite taking on Coppers Cove Chiefs. The Killeen Cove Chiefs. Coppers Cove Chiefs will be going against the Wranglers that week. The Junior Wildcats will be taking on the Modocs. Maynard Knights will be taking on the Longhorns, Legacy Longhorns. Gators taking on Unity. And the CTX Falcons taking on the Cadets. And here we go, man. Our last slip in we go there. The Modocs taking on the Coppers Cove Chiefs. And the Wranglers taking on the Copper School Colts. And the Vega Junior Pirates wrapping it up, taking on the Fort Hood Cadets. So, Chico, Dallas, thank you guys, man, for your time. I appreciate you guys jumping in here, man. I appreciate everything been going on. We appreciate your time and effort getting all this stuff to the team, man. We love what you guys are doing for us. We appreciate you allowing the CTX Sports Saga being a part of this release. Again, owners and everyone, you should check your emails. The schedules have been sent. I think it's time to strap up and play some football now, man. I'm excited about this year's season.
Well, appreciate the work y'all are doing, and I know it's been a labor of love over the last several years. It started out, as a development, and you've grown it into something. So, congratulations to y'all on what you're doing. And Dallas, as always, appreciate all your hard work. There's Burke.
Hey,
we're thanks for allowing us the platform to be on.
Yo, thank y'all very much.
Hey, no problem, man. Again, hey, we're gonna we think we did our thing. We got people's minds racing. Again, man, we want to make sure that everybody is again abiding by our AAU's code of conduct at our games and upcoming games. Again, you guys will be around each other for certification. If you guys got any questions about certification, again, reach out to your coaches. Coaches, reach out to your ADs and presidents. And then presidents, if you guys got any questions, again, you guys know how to get a hold of Dallas and Chico. We're excited, man, to get this season popping. This season is going to be amazing. Got a lot of things coming up, and we're proud to be a part of AAU and you guys being a part of us, how we're helping us grow our community. And as we're going to change this over, as they say, right, giving these kids an experience. And that's exactly what we're going to do this year. We're going to give these kids an experience, no matter what team they are on and no matter what facility they're playing in. We're going to try to give these kids an experience. And we appreciate you guys being a part of that.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good one. All right, Bert. Hey, we're not gonna stay around too long, man. We got a good family out here. We're gonna keep pressing the issue, man. Concession stand battle, July 30th, next Sunday at Harker Heights Community Park. Please come out there, hang out with us, man. Bring your coolers, bring your tents, bring your chairs, sit back, relax. We're gonna have live DJs out there, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun going on. But man. Hey, I'm going to tell you another team to watch out for. 28 Elite. Not people not talking. 28 Elite. Better watch out.
they just to give everybody a quick update. They have not finalized the 13U. We kind of went slide for slide quickly. The owners have been sent the schedule. You'll be able to line it up with everything you got going on, exactly what dates. We wanted to give the left side is home. Yes, we just wanted to give you kind of an idea of who you'd be facing this year. We want to thank Chico and Dallas for allowing us to do that. A lot of hard work went into this. Like a lot of hard work.
Yep.
And I hope everybody's excited, man.
Hey, we're not going to hang around too long tonight. Again, stay tuned, man. I think next week's show is going to be the banger. You think this is hot? I think next week's show is going to be the banger. I don't know why. I'm just telling y'all right now. But we got to do some things too, man. We got to roll through here. I know everybody's already asking us about game of the week. Hey, man, we got a lot of time. We worry about getting your kids certified, man, getting them through the steps. Make sure that all your coaches and everybody in their orgs are certified and ready to go before the first week. And we will do our first annual, what we call a preseason or prediction. We'll do a prediction show right before week one kicks off. And we'll go from there.
We haven't even had a chance to analyze the schedule, man. There was so much work on making sure the slides weren't loaded. A bunch of crap. So we haven't even had and it was very secretive. We got the schedule late for a reason, to make sure that nobody tried to bribe people to get the information out of it. We wanted to make sure the owners were getting it at the same time as the show dropped the schedule, and Brittany, it was extra. It was extra, but you got the schedule, didn't you?
Hey, we appreciate it, man. Look, we love the extra.
We wanted to just kind of give y'all something different, man, and hopefully you've seen some matchups that you can get excited about. Monday's practice should be,
That
amped
much
up
more
all
intense.
across. Yeah.
That much more intense. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Yeah, we're not gonna stay on here long, man, because I know everybody got things they want to ask us and all that. But we out, man. Saga One's out. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all notes in the comments on the way out of here. We appreciate it, dude. I saw top of the screen, I saw 285. So I'm happy with it, man. We appreciate everybody jumping in here. July 30th, next Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. We got to be out of there by 4. Harker Heights Community Park. Please come hang out with us. Just chill, mingle, have kids playing football, man. We're
All
gonna
right,
have
next week we'll
DJs.
go over the schedule. We'll go over the schedule.
There it is. We out, man. Saga, be safe.
Thanks for checking out this episode of CTX Sports Saga. Make sure to follow us for more news and updates on Facebook at CTX Saga. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.